What's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan Popola for WWE Now, getting you set with everything you need to know for tonight's SmackDown on USA Network from the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. The wait is over. WWE 2K25 is available now. Experience the Island, underground matches, intergender battles, and this year's all-new showcase mode, This Bloodlines Dynasty. Tonight, we're on CM Punk's turf. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins combined for an emotionally charged WrestleMania contract signing last week, and the main event stage is officially set.
You get to live your dream of all dreams. CM Punk, you are a WrestleMania main eventer.
Thank you. But that's not the favor that I'm owed.
What's next for these three legendary superstars? And will we hear what that favor is from Paul Heyman? Reinforce the ring because two giants are heading our way. Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu will collide in a #1 contenders match with a date against United States champion LA Knight up for grabs. Which monster can earn their title shot? Naomi's new attitude has caused a whole lot of controversy and a whole lot of chaos. Last week, Naomi took out B-Fab and Michin before evading an incoming Jade Cargill attack. Tonight, B-Fab will look for some payback against Naomi in a one-on-one matchup. But as Naomi has been warning everyone, B-Fab should proceed with caution when the two throw down tonight. WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, are looking for their next challengers. And tonight, we will find out which team will be the next to face Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins as the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY renew their rivalry. The rivalry between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre just got dialed up to the next level. With McIntyre still picking the glass splinters out of his eye, the Scottish Warrior will look for retribution against the Archer of Infamy. How will Nick Aldis keep these two from causing any further property damage?
Can you feel the rise?
There's nowhere to run or hide. There's no point in fighting to choose a side. It's here now, no more time.
So that's the latest from around the WWE Universe, and we'll see you tonight at 8/7 Central on USA.